The year's 2025 and the world watches with anticipation. The Catholic Church, a pillar of faith for billions, stands at a defining moment in its history. Challenges loom large, divisions run deep, and people look for guidance in uncertain times. The Church has withstood centuries of change, theological debates, and global upheavals. Yet its foundation of love and compassion remains unshaken. Now more than ever, a leader is needed to heal, unite, and inspire hope. Enter Pope Luis Antonio Tagle. Born in the vibrant city of Manila, his influence extends far beyond the Vatican. Known for his humility, deep intellect, and devotion to the poor, Pope Tagle's rise marks a new era of leadership for the Church. His election as the new pope signals a shift, one that prioritizes inclusivity, compassion, and social justice. The world takes notice as he embarks on his mission to modernize and revitalize the Church. Pope Tagle's journey has been one of unwavering faith and service. Raised in a devout Catholic family in the Philippines, he felt an early calling to serve. His pursuit of theological knowledge led him to earn a doctorate, yet his heart remained with those most in need. Despite his scholarly achievements, he dedicated his life to grassroots efforts, working tirelessly to uplift the poor and marginalized. His belief is simple yet profound. True faith is demonstrated through action, and his work consistently embodies this principle. As Pope, Tagle's leadership is rooted in humility and dialogue. He values diverse perspectives, listens attentively, and fosters unity among different cultures and religions. His approach is not about imposing rigid doctrines, but about building connections and empowering communities. For years, he has been an advocate for the poor, leading efforts through Caritas Internationalis to provide relief to those in crisis. His experiences on the ground have shaped his vision for the Church, compelling him to push for systemic reforms addressing poverty, inequality, and climate change. Pope Tagle's influence in Asia and beyond has been transformative. He has traveled extensively, witnessing firsthand the struggles of people from all walks of life. His commitment to social justice has gained worldwide attention, highlighting the urgency of collective action in tackling humanitarian issues. He understands that real change requires long-term solutions, and he calls on the Church to take a leading role in these efforts. His emphasis on interfaith dialogue and mutual respect has strengthened relationships between different religious communities, fostering peace and understanding. Then came the moment the world had been waiting for, his first address as Pope. St. Peter's Square overflowed with thousands of faithful, while millions more watched from their homes. His words carried weight, filled with a message of hope, unity, and renewal. He urged the Church to learn from its past, to embrace those who feel excluded, and to reaffirm its commitment to serving the vulnerable. His speech transcended religious lines. It was a call to humanity. In a historic moment, Pope Tagle addressed some of the most pressing issues facing the Church today. He called for a spirit of acceptance, emphasizing that love must be at the heart of all interactions. He spoke of the LGBTQ+ community, urging the Church to extend compassion, dignity, and respect to all people. His words sparked both celebration and debate, challenging centuries-old perspectives while offering a vision of inclusion. He also championed the role of women in the Church, advocating for greater leadership opportunities and recognizing their invaluable contributions. His call to break barriers resonated deeply, sparking conversations across the globe. His speech sent shockwaves throughout the Catholic world and beyond. Media outlets covered every word, while social media buzzed with reactions. Some saw him as a progressive leader ready to usher in much-needed change, while others questioned how his ambitious vision would be implemented. Regardless of the stance, one thing was clear: his message had ignited a movement. His words were not just a statement of intent, they were the foundation for a new direction in the Church's future. The response to Pope Tagle's leadership has been mixed. Progressive voices within the Church see his vision as a beacon of hope, signaling long overdue reforms. However, conservative factions express concern, fearing a departure from long-standing traditions. The global debate intensifies as world leaders, theologians, and religious communities weigh in, speculating on the impact of his leadership on the Church's role in the modern era. With great change comes great challenges. Pope Tagle faces a difficult path ahead, navigating resistance within the Church hierarchy while striving to implement meaningful reforms. Calls for transparency, accountability, and greater inclusivity grow louder, and the pressure to bridge the divide between tradition and progress is immense, yet his resolve remains steadfast. He knows that true transformation takes time and perseverance. Will Pope Tagle's bold vision reshape the Church, or will the weight of history slow the momentum? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the Catholic Church stands at the threshold of a new chapter, and the world is watching. Hope has been rekindled, and Pope Tagle's leadership has set a course for change that could redefine Catholicism for generations to come.